and welcome to another episode here on Youth Conversation Corner podcast. I'm your host Yanko Karuru, and today we'll be discussing about how tertiary students can balance between school and business. So I'm having a student from Pori. She sells some slip-ons as well as some cosmetics, and she'll introduce herself.
My name is Karen Tembo.
So my friend Karen, how do you create a schedule that accommodates both like school as well as business?
My schedule is being created like this. Creating balanced schedule is very crucial when juggling school and business. A practical approach is to use a weekly planner, whether digital or physical, to block out a specific time slots for classes like studying sessions and business tasks. For instance, if my classes run from 8 a.m. To 4 p.m., I could designate my evenings for business related activities in a way like responding to emails or working on projects development. This helped me to ensure that all areas are being balanced equally, and I'm also concentrating in everything that I'm doing that day. So what tools or apps help you to organize organized and on a track? I mean to be like on a track.
I get your question. I should say there's several tools. For example, various tools can significantly enhance organizations and productivity. What I'm trying to say is, for instance, apps like Notion, that allows you to create that allows me to create and to create to-do lists and manage projects, and as well as track headlines in one centralized location. So Google Calendar, it is also a particular used for setting reminders for important dates such as assignment deadlines, business meetings. So it also helps me to stay on top of both academic as well as entrepreneurial commitments. So that are some of the tools that facilitate a smoother workflow and reduce the chances of overlooking crucial tasks. So how do you allocate time for studying, business operation, and also personal activities?
I just make sure that I locate my time effectively, which requires a clear understanding of my priorities. Like for example, I might dedicate Monday and Friday evenings for studying. While Wednesday and Thursday are reserved for specific business tasks like marketing or customer outreach. Weekends can be set for personal activities or family time. For example, like visiting my family, or maybe doing some balancing up of my business or stocks. Um, so this structured allocation not only ensures that I allocate enough time to each area, but it also allows me to balance. To live a balanced life, which includes like personal enjoyment and some relaxation in my free time. So can you adjust your business schedule during exams or busy academic periods?
I should say yeah, obviously. But first, flexibility is a key during peak academic times, like every exam period. For example, if my final exams are approaching, I decide to scale back business activities by postponing non-urgent projects or delegating tasks to a partner. So this adjustment allows me to focus more on studying without the stress of managing a busy business schedule simultaneously. So communicating this adjustment to my customers or clients, it also help to help manage their expectations as well as it helps the clients to to manage their expectations as well. So my friend, how do you avoid procrastination and stay focused?
I can say that procrastination can be a significant barrier to productivity, especially when I'm managing multiple responsibilities. Techniques like the Pomodoro techniques can be effective, which involves working for 25 minutes followed by a 5-minute break. This structure work interval helps me to maintain and stay focused, while the short breaks prevent like burnout. In addition to that, identifying a specific distraction and creating a dedicated workspace can also improves my concentration and reduce the likelihood of procrastination. How do you make sure that your business does not negatively impact your grades or your studies?
As to me, I manage a strong academic performance while running a business. A business requires setting clear priorities. For instance, I might establish a rule that my grades must not fall below a certain threshold, e.g. 30 or 50 GPA. So if my notice decline, your business experience to improve academic performance?
The skills I gained from learning a business can do provide me with valuable insights, that enhance my academic work. For example, if I'm managing a marketing business, I could apply some concepts like market research and consumer behavior to some related class project, thereby enriching my understanding and engagement with some materials. This practical application does not just help me solidify my learning, but can also impress professors, thereby leading to better academic outcomes. So how do you handle academic pressure and business stress simultaneously?
My friend Karen, that's a good question. As to me, I balance academic pressure with business responsibilities that can be overwhelming. So I also developing a comprehensive stress management plan. I think it's vital for me. For instance, imaging in regular physical activity, practicing mindfulness, as well as even setting aside time for hobbies, as well as manage stress levels. So, addition to that, I also identify specific stressors in both areas, and also addressing them directly, such as seeking tutorials for difficult subjects, as well as to deal with some pressure. So, my friend, do you seek support from some teachers or mentors or peers for balancing responsibilities?
Yeah, I do seek like a healthy life balance. Is very essential. Like for sustaining both my academic performance and business success. Scheduling my time is very critical. This helped me to be at ease, and as simple as setting aside an hour each week for some hobby. So on top of that, seeking support is very crucial part of managing multiple responsibilities effectively. Regular meeting with a mentor who understands my entrepreneurial journey do provide me with some guidance and accountability. I might also reach out to professors to discuss any challenges that I'm facing on my business, as many are willing to offer assistance or flexibility when they see a student managing a due commitment. Sometimes peer study groups do also provide both academic support and sense of community. Yeah. So Tema, how do you manage business finances while you are at school? While you're in school?
I should say effectively managing finances is a key to a sustainable business, especially while studying. So, using accounting some softwares like QuickBooks as well as FreshBooks also streamline the process. It also allows me to track income and the expenses effortless. For instance, I can set a monthly budget that outlines expected earnings, and also expenditures can help maintain financial clarity and prevent overspending. So it also enable me to allocate resources wisely, even amidst my academic workload. So, my friend Karen, can you outsource hire employees to help with your business operations?
As my business grows, it may become necessary to delegate tasks to ensure that I can focus on school. For instance, I can hire a freelance social media manager to handle online presence, can free up variable time. This will also allows me to focus on areas where skills are most impactful, like product development or customer services. Ultimately, contributing to the growth of my business, while I'm also managing academic commitments. How do you market and promote your business while balancing school?
Marketing my business requires strategic planning. Especially when time is limited. So I consider setting specific time each week dedicated to market efforts. For instance, creating content for maybe social media on Sundays, as well as engaging with customers during weekends. Also, utilizing automation tools for social media posts can it also help to maintain a consistent online presence without requiring constant attention. It also allowing me to balance marketing with my studies effectively. So, do you have a business partner or a team to share with your responsibilities?
No, I don't have any of that. But collaborating with a business partner can greatly reduce the burden of managing like both school and business. For example, if me and my partner divide responsibilities, one can focus on operations while the other handles sales. I can streamline workflows and enhance efficiency. Thereby, this collaboration not only eases the workload, but also encourage brainstorming and shared problem solving, fostering a strong business foundation among one another. How do you scale your business while maintaining academic commitments?
Scaling my business requires careful planning and sustainable approach. Instead of launching multiple products at once, I also focus on I also focus on one product and gather some customers' feedback, and I also refine it before introducing new offerings. What I'm trying to say is, for instance, I can also run an online store. Also consider starting with a limited product line, as well as using insights gained from skills data to guide future expectations. The future. The future expansions. So this allows me to grow my business gradually without overwhelming my schedule. So how do you maintain physical and mental health while balancing school and business?
Prioritizing physical and mental health is essential when managing multiple responsibilities. Like regular exercise, whether it is going to the gym, jogging, or participating in other sports team, can significantly reduce stress, thereby enhance overall well-being. For instance, committing to free workout session per week can boost my energy levels and also help me to maintain a positive mindset, which is crucial for tackling on both academics and business challenges. Can you set boundaries between business and personal life?
Yeah, obviously, and I think establishing boundaries is it's very important for preventing burnout. So defining no work hours, such as not checking emails after 6 p.m. Also create a clear separation between my business as well as my personal life. For instance, dedicating weekends to my family, meaning my family members as well as my friends, without work interruptions, which helps me to recharge and maintain my relationships. So yeah, it also helped me to be productive when my turn is to work. So my friend Karen, how do you cope with many stress and pressure from both responsibilities, like your business as well as school?
I can say that coping strategies for stress is very difficult in managing the demands of school and business. Engaging in some activities like yoga or deep breathing exercises can be beneficial. For instance, setting aside 10 minutes each day for mindfulness practices can also help me center my thoughts and reduce stress and anxiety. In addition to that, identifying specific stresses and developing actionable solution also empower me to tackle challenges productively.
That's thank you. That's all we had for today's program. Thanks for being there. Bye until next time.